All over Greece, homeless and abandoned dogs are victims of the Greek financial crisis, which has left people and animals hungry. The BBC has reported that there are more than 1 million homeless dogs roaming the country, abandoned by people too poor to feed them. Network for Animals founder Brian Davies led a rescue mission to one particularly hard-hit area of Athens and pledged to feed the dogs throughout the coming winter.
The economy has crashed, people can barely feed themselves, and it's difficult to feed dogs, so they send them out on the streets.
Network for Animals is purchasing food and working with volunteers to feed the dogs and to provide emergency medical care. Working with a group of volunteers, we are sending teams out throughout the week to seek and care for the abandoned animals. The volunteers call the animals ghost dogs because, like ghosts, the dogs appear out of nowhere, seeking food and, importantly, love. These are dogs that were once part of a family. Now they only have each other and us. Our team was stunned because even though the dogs had been abandoned by their humans and were often injured, as much as they wanted food, they wanted to be loved. They came from nowhere, wagging their tails and seeking affection, which we gave them in abundance.
It's so hard to make sure they're all fed properly and have water and medical treatment, but they're so loving. It's quite remarkable.
There are many perils for unprotected dogs in a city. They get sick and they get run over. Sadly, they even sometimes suffer from wanton cruelty. The Ghost Dog volunteers try to make sure that no dog gets left behind. This is Eve, who was near death when she was found hiding in an abandoned building. As well as feeding the dogs, we are doing what we can to help those dogs in need of medical care. The task is huge, but our commitment just as big. Thanks to dedicated dog lovers, Eve is making a full recovery. We do need help. Donations for food and medical care, new homes for the abandoned, and volunteers to help.
A new problem is that vets are running out of medicine to treat the dogs, and that's because financial controls are so severe that they don't have access to funds to buy the medicine. This dog, for example, broke all 4 legs and needs long-term medical care. We've been struggling to get the medicine from other European countries. All we can do is do whatever we possibly can within our budget to help the dogs. But we appeal to our supporters. These dogs are in need. They're wonderful, loving dogs. Please, if you can make a donation, do so. If you could volunteer to come and help feed the dogs, please do that. And if you can find it in your heart to rehome one of the homeless dogs of Athens, they would be very grateful.